Now we discuss phase velocity of de Broglie waves. Here, according to de Broglie, a particle of mass, m, this particle is moving with velocity v. The particle is moving with velocity v. It associated with wavelength lambda. Then according to de Broglie, the de Broglie wavelength equal to h by mv, already we know. Here the propagation constant k equal to, we can write 2 pi by lambda. So if it is this, consider as the equation 1, let's substitute the equation 1 in this one. So h goes up in numerator mv by h. So here we got 2 pi mv by h. See, propagation constant equal to 2 pi mv by h. So just equation number 3. So what we did here, according to de Broglie, a particle of mass m, if it is moving with velocity v, is associated with wavelength lambda. So the de Broglie wavelength equal to lambda equal to h by mv. So you go for propagation constant 2 pi by lambda, 2 pi mv by h, you got propagation constant equal to 2 pi mv by h. So why we are doing this one, propagation constant here? Phase velocity equal to omega by k. So first we calculated propagation constant here. Now we have to find angular frequency. So let E be the energy of particle. E be the energy of the particle. According to quantum condition, E equal to h mu. H is the Planck's constant, mu is the frequency. Here mu equal to E by h. Mu equal to E by h. So we want, what do we want? That is calculation of omega. Omega equal to angular frequency equal to, we can write 2 pi mu. So just substitute here this one, E by h. Omega equal to, now we got 2 pi E by h. So according to Einstein equation, E equal to mc square. So finally we got omega equal to angular frequency equal to 2 pi mc square by h. So this is equation number 4. Now what we calculated here, angular frequency, that E, let E be the energy of the particle. According to quantum condition, E equal to h nu, nu equal to E by h, omega equal to 2 pi mu. We have substituted here. Finally I substituted E value also, so I got the angular frequency 2 pi mc square by h. So what do we want to calculate here? Phase velocity. Phase velocity equal to omega by k. Now omega equal to 2 pi mc square by h. K equal to 2 pi mv by h. 2 pi gets cancelled, cancel. So Vp equal to c square by b. that is phase velocity equal to c square by v. So phase velocity of de Broglie waves, that is equal to Vp equal to c square by v. So what it means, the physical meaning. If the particle is having velocity less than c, the particle is moving with velocity v, that is if it is less than c, so phase velocity is greater than c. Phase velocity is greater than c. Is it possible? Is it possible? No. The unexpected result. This is unexpected result. It is not possible. So what is happening? Phase velocity of de Broglie waves. So the de Broglie wave associated with a particle would travel much faster than particle itself. For example, this is a particle is associated with one wave. So the particle and wave is also contained at the same time. So this means the particle is moving with v. The phase velocity, that is wave velocity, is moving greater than v. So what is happening? Sometimes the particle and the wave dissociated, be separated. Is it possible? No, it is not possible. So it is not possible. So that means the particle and wave, the relation, the concept, the particle is behaving as a wave. The particle is behaving as a wave also. Some of the difficult concepts come here. So the phase velocity equal to c square by v. This is phase velocity of de Broglie wavelengths. So physical significance I explained here. So that what it means, the particle is moving, the wave also is moving. At the same time, the wave is existence with the particle. After some time, the particle is moving less velocity, the phase velocity is moving more. So particle is here, the wave is here. So it is not possible condition this one. That is Vp is greater than c. So this is the phase velocity of de Broglie waves. Here we see the group velocity of de Broglie wave. Already we discussed phase velocity of de Broglie wave. So group velocity equal to d omega by dk. So let us find d omega by d omega value and dk value. So for that one, let us, the particle which is having rest mass m naught, the angular frequency omega and propagation constant k. So for that particle which is having rest mass m naught, so for that one we have to calculate omega value and k value. For according to relativity, m equal to m naught relativity mass, that is equal to m equal to m naught by the root of 1 minus b square by c square. So already we have the value omega equal to 2 pi m c square by h, k equal to 2 pi m b by h. So here omega equal to, we can substitute here m value from this one, m naught under root of 1 minus b square by c square, then h, then into c square. So for k, substitute the value m equal to m naught the root of 1 minus b square by c square into b. So if you differentiate d omega, you will get dk values. After substituting, the group velocity equal to d omega by dk, we get the value this one 2 pi m naught v by h 1 minus b square by c square under root, the root and whole power, so the root whole power 3 by 2. Now Vg equal to d omega by dk. This value, sorry for that one, Vg equal to d omega by dk. So d omega by dv, dv by dk. We can write, so multiply and divide with dv. If we substitute d omega by dv, dk by dv. So if we substitute the value, we get Vg equal to v. So the group velocity of the particle is equal to velocity of the particle. That means the de Broglie wave group associated with a particle, the de Broglie wave group associated with a particle travels with the same velocity. Here travels with the same velocity. That means Vg equal to v. Group velocity of group of waves equal to velocity of the particle, So that group velocity equal to velocity of the particle. This is the relation group velocity of de Broglie wave. So here last one, phase velocity equal to particle velocity. So that is equal to, we got c square by v. Here the group velocity equal to particle velocity. These two relations we derived in this class. Thank you.